Welcome back to episode 2, Rosebuds and YouTube fans. This episode is a reflection of 65 years of my life after my birthday celebration. A reflection on the strange twists and turns of my life and how I had no idea where the chips would fall. Still I rise, awakening to the becoming. This is a spoken word masterpiece centered on my younger self. Though the roads were tough and there were times I couldn't see the light of day, I was being carried through by a mighty king who I realized was always around, even in my youth. So this is an unfolding of the story.
I did not yet know the depth of your name, nor the world beyond that would one day leave me sore.
My younger self is the one who first carried the wings. Before the storms, before the weight, before the expectations, before the silencing, before the survival mode. My younger self held the purity, the gifts, the intuition, the innocence, the vision, the wings. She is the one who believed. She is the one who dreamed. She is the one who held the blueprint. The storms didn't erase her. The hardships didn't destroy her. The years didn't bury her. She stayed inside herself, waiting for the moment she would rise and let her step forward again. This is the moment she can return. This is the season she can speak. This is the season she would rise. She wasn't broken. She was hidden, waiting, transforming, and now she is revealed.
As a child, unaware of who you were, yet I knew you were always around. As my younger self grew older, the calling of your name changing tone once more. Survival cries calling for saving grace through life's twists and turns and deep-seated pain. Still, how sweet the sound of your name, keeping me standing on solid ground. Who you were adored.
Life's strange twists and turns, a spoken word masterpiece. The girl who became my wings. Once upon a time, there was a girl thought would break. Soft spirit, open heart, dreams too big for the room she grew up in. She didn't know storms were coming. She didn't know life would twist and turn in ways her young heart could barely hold. But what she did know was how to listen, how to love, how to rise after crying, how to be a light on inside her chest even when the world tried to blow it out. And when the storm came, they didn't shatter her, they shaped her. They pushed her inward into a silence no one could see. A cocoon built of tears, prayers, and the kind of strength only God could measure. But she was becoming. Inside that cocoon, the girl was rewriting her own story. She was learning the language of angels. She was stitching her heart back together with threads of gold. And when she emerged, she didn't walk out, she flew. Her wings were made of everything she refused to surrender. Her joy, her wisdom, her softness, her truth, her survival, her becoming. She rose with a glow in her chest, the world couldn't understand. She rose with a strength in the storms. She rose with a strength the storms couldn't take. She rose with a grace no one taught her, because she was born with it. And when she looked back at her reflection, she finally saw who she became. The woman, the girl inside her always believed she could be. The girl wasn't lost. She wasn't broken. She didn't disappear. She became my wings. And now when life twists, when life turns, when the world tries to dim me, I whisper the truth learned in the dark, revealed, not broken. This is my becoming. This is my rise. This is my arose unfolding from the inside out. This is the unfolding bloom of I Rose Oracle. Ashe.
Forever to shine.
Life's got its strange twists, its unexpected turns. A path laid out, lessons that a spirit learns. Before you breathed a breath, the dial was set in place. A cosmic blueprint, etched in time and space. Some say just one shot, this life is all we get. But through the years I've lived, the new belief I've met, something's clear to me, etched in every soul. A choice to write your story, to make yourself whole. When life brings you down, pushes you to your knees, will you stand tall or crumble with the breeze? Voices call out, ego, friends and shadows deep. The true test of self, promises to keep. Every twist, every turn, a course to plant your feet on solid ground. Stand firm, make your journey sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When the world goes silent and the whispers start to fade, can you stand alone in the choice you made? Adhere to the maker, the source of all your being. Instinct knows the truth, what your heart is seeing. These twists and these turns, they're not to pull you down. They're meant to plant your roots firmly in the ground. So when the pressure builds and the pleasing starts to cease, find your inner compass, find your inner peace. When life brings you down, pushes you to your knees, will you stand tall?
Greatness in God is often born through suffering for God. Though the journey itself may not feel joyful, when the clouds finally clear and we return to the lesson revealed along the way, the light overweighs every hardship, and we learn to count it all joy. This is the light of I Rose Oracle, as reflected through the life of Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1 through 33. A testimony of endurance, faith, and unwavering devotion. I leave all my blooming rosebuds with this reflection. As Paul did, let us not spend our lives imprisoned by the tears of suffering, but instead count it all joy that we were able to endure whatever devils and men attempt against us. A reflection inspired by the personal commentary Bible of Oral Roberts. And for those who may be asking, I Rose, how do I look beyond the suffering people took me through and truly count it all joy? I say, stay with me in the unfolding bloom. In episode 3, I will share what heaven gently placed in my hands. Ashe, until the next bloom of I Rose Oracle.
As a child I didn't know your name, didn't know who you were, but a feeling deep inside me always knew you were near. Mighty magnificent King, your name rang through joy and laughter. My young voice tumbling to the ground, no thought of hereafter. Oh Lordy, 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 I played innocent and free, unaware of the depth of your name, all the world waiting for me. Great and glorious Lord, even in my youth you were adored. Through every season, every reason, your presence presence I implored. From childhood simple whispers to survival's urgent pleas, still how sweet the sound of your name, keeping me standing whole and free. Yeah. As my younger self grew older, the calling changed its tone. Survival cries for saving grace when life left me all alone. Through twists and turns, through deep-seated pain, your comfort I would see. Your name, a steady anchor when my spirit felt so weak. Great and glorious, Lord, even in my youth you were adored. Through every season, every reason, your presence I implored. From childhood simple whispers to survival's urgent pleas, still how sweet the sound of your name, keeping me standing whole and free. I learned that pain is like the rain, it washes clean, it purifies, revealing sunshine as I bathe within your rain, beneath your skies. Mighty Savior, whether lifted high in praise or calling low and need your name, it always lifts me up. A planted living seed, yeah, deep down in my soul I am grateful to have you around. Your sweet, sweet name, a comforting sound. Lordy, Lordy, Lord.
Great and glorious Lord, even in my youth you were adored. Oh, the sweet sound of your name, keeping me standing on solid ground. Through every twist and turn, through every pain, your presence, Lord, is profound. Oh, mighty Savior, whether lifted high or calling all and low, your name lifts me in sound, a constant refrain. Oh, the sweet sound of your name, keeping me standing on solid. Through every twist and turn, through every pain, your presence, Lord, is profound.